Thank you everyone for calling in, and we're going to get started here with Sell More this holiday season, the 2024 Medcommerce webinar. So today's agenda, truth about the holidays, okay? We're going to talk about some stats and some distinctions that you need to know. And the whole purpose, the reason why I start with stats is because I want to have just that one distinction for you to motivate you, to get you up from off your ass and take advantage of the holidays and take advantage early, right? We do not want for you all to have a failure to prep scenario, right? And what you'll know is the biggest brands in the world are already prepping for Q4, for the holiday season. They already started in August, right? And so as a small business owner, I remember I didn't start in August. I started like the week before Thanksgiving. You all are very different than me because you're on this call today. And that means that you're committed to making this the best holiday season you've ever had. And you're going to take advantage of all the things that we're going to teach you today. So the next piece of that, we have an incredible expert panel that's going to come in, and they're all going to have some incredible practical, that's the whole point of all this, the practical tools that you can take. And you might take a lot, you might take just a few distinctions that you're doing. But what I want you to do is if you have a notepad or on your phone, on your notes, try to look for a couple distinctions that can make a big difference in your business, right? You're going to hear a lot. You're going to hear about Repeat MD. You're going to hear about some big announcements that we have, some new product features that we have. But our goal for today is to make sure that you leave with value and leave with things that are practical to apply to your business, okay? And then after big announcements, or actually throughout, if you see that your engagement mattered, there'll be surprises in the webinar. We are loaded with gifts in this webinar. So you're going to want to stick around. You're going to want to go through each part of the presentation because there are incredible surprises throughout this entire webinar from the beginning all the way to the end. And folks, can you see right here where my little thumb is pointing? Can you see it? Can you see that little baby back there? Oh yeah, that right there is the beautiful, exotic Birkin bag. If you're going to win the Birkin bag today, if it's going to be you, if this is your time, I want you to post in the chat and go ahead and declare it. Manifest it. I'll tell you, someone is going to manifest it. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be 100% correlation to someone who put it in the chat and won the Birkin. Okay. So yes, it's here. It's right behind me. And I got myself a little glove, to do it proper. This is your purse. Dare I put my finger on it? I don't think so. I'm going to put this little glove on when I grab it, and we're going to give that little baby away today. And again, thank you for joining us today. We promise to deliver extraordinary value, and so we're excited to get rolling. So who are the speakers today? Speakers, myself, if you don't know me, and you're probably, your Instagram ads are just full of me, I'm sure. I'm Phil Sitter. I'm the founder and CEO of Repeat MD. You're also going to have some incredible experts. Adam Haroon, who is a marketing expert. Lise Krause, who is just been in the industry for many years, memberships, events, just running a kick-ass practice. Lise is going to blow you away with some of her tools. And then, of course, Chris Balby, who is the incredible director of marketing of Misha Aesthetics. And I love when we bring Chris on because not only is he incredibly engaging, right? It's hard to go after Chris, I'll tell you, but he's also a practitioner. He has 5 practices that he's running and operating today. So that's going to be awesome. You have some incredible speakers. We could bring any speakers in across the industry. These are our go-to because we know how engaging they are, how compelling they are, and how practical their tips are. So excited to bring them on. And you're also going to meet some incredible practice owners. Dr. Camden, you have Katie, you have Adrienne from Voxy, all of which have Repeat MD, right? Because I know many of you today are clients of Repeat MD, and they're going to give you some tools and tricks and show you some of the results that they've gotten. And the point of that is for our existing clients, so you can say, okay, if she did it, I can do it too. How did Dr. Camden build so much memberships? How did Voxy build $1 million annual recurring revenue through memberships? How did Katie sell as much as she did during fall and promotions? They're going to give you the tools and the tricks that they used so you can get similar results. So in case you don't know about Repeat MD, We are the fastest, and we're proud of this, we're the fastest growing software company in health tech today. We're a multiple award-winning platform. And if you are a client of ours and you've been with us, whether it be this week or you've been with us with years, thank you, my deepest gratitude to you. Today, we're going to deliver some extra special product features for you to make sure that your practice with RepeatMD will get even more successful. And speaking of which, we are now in over 3,000 practices in all 50 states with all sorts of verticals that we service. And so it's been an exciting journey. So let's transition. Let's talk about the truth about the holiday season. Again, we're going to talk about some quick stats that you need to know and hopefully compel you to take action and make this your best season ever. So first of all, let's have a real conversation, okay? So I was thinking about, okay, what would I tell myself? You know, my background, I was a small business owner, had many restaurants, started with one, expanded to many, had 1,200 employees in that business. And there was a time that I didn't take the holiday very seriously. And I was just hoping that like the holidays would be busy. And then I got smart and created strategies months and months and months in advance. And then my business went exponential because I was very intentional. So here's the truth. Creating your holiday strategy now is the difference between a good year and a great year. It's the difference between being a little profitable and very profitable. It's the difference between operating your business and truly owning it. Most of you are leaving money on the table and holding your business back. And it's because you don't have the right strategies and tactics to dominate the holiday season. That is the truth. And today, we are going to change that. We're going to give you all the practical tactics and the game-changing strategies to make this your best holiday season ever. That is what we're committed to doing. Oh, and maybe even win an Hermes Birkin bag. Someone out there is going to have a great time with that. So let's talk about 6 holiday stats that you need to know. First and foremost, this is a crazy one. You've seen it on the emails. 40% of annual retail sales happen in the last 3 months of the year. Okay, 40%. Right? So the biggest e-commerce brands in the world, this last 3 months accounts for almost half of their business, right? What if you could double your business in the last 3 months? Number 2, 9.8 billion on Black Friday, 12.4 billion on Cyber Monday. 67% of those sales happening on mobile today. Almost 7 out of 10 sales are happening on mobile today. Okay, that is why you have RepeatMD, and that's why you can take advantage of it. Okay. 58% of consumers now prefer online shopping over physical stores. I'm sure if you considered yourself a consumer, as you are, probably rings true to you as well. 51% of shoppers plan to shop during the morning or late evening hours, right? Think about when you're doing your shopping, right? Is it at 2 p.m. when you're working, or is it after the kids are in bed, or early in the morning before you bring the kids to school, et cetera, right? This was really interesting. I know we feel this intuitively, but here are the stats, right? Health and wellness purchases spike in January, with over half of the consumers focusing on that for purchasing, right? Fitness, dieting, wellness resolutions. And here's what you need to know. Subscription services, folks, memberships, and health and wellness see a 40% surge in January. Again, intuitively obvious, but sometimes, right, we forget how important it is to take advantage of those pieces. So hopefully some of those stats have been impactful for you today. And without further ado, we are bringing on the man, Adam Haroon, the owner of Aesthetics Altitude, and he's going to blow you away with some of his promotions that he runs for his luxury clients and some of the tactics that you can take. So Adam, come on stage.
Isn't it great, Phil? Right as I'm about to go on stage, it vanishes out of me, but we made it. I am so excited to be here with all of you. This is going to be great.
Yes, awesome. It is. Thank you, Adam. Thanks for joining us. You got your slides. You're ready to go?
Yes, let's get right into it.
I hope you all have pen and
paper. Awesome. Let me get my slides open here. We have got a great topic for all of you today. And what I really want to talk to all of you about this afternoon is Lux offers that multiply your patient base, right? I love my holiday promotions. Love, love, love them. But what we don't want to be doing is things that devalue your brand, like BOGOs and slashing your prices to rock bottom, right? This is truly one of your most profitable windows of the year, and I want to help you maximize it. So let's get right into it together, shall we? I know a number of you may know and have seen me around the industry. Others of you are thinking, like, who is this store brand Elton John looking back at me? So my name is Adam Haroon. I'm a strategic brand marketing expert. I work exclusively in aesthetics and wellness. I speak for different companies, I speak at different conferences. I'm privileged to be a member of Forbes Business Council. But more than anything, I'm an advocate for all of you as practice owners, all of you as clinicians, and I really want to empower you with some very tangible approaches today. So let's get right into it, shall we? Let's run with this. So what I really want to give you today are 5 promos you can run with right away, depending on the size of your practice, depending on where you're located, who your patients are. Some might make more sense to you than others, but you're going to be able to walk away from my presentation this afternoon with some very tactical gems of wisdom. So let's get right into my favorite promos. One of the first promos I really love to lean into during the holiday months is Beauty Besties, right? This is one of my favorite promos to really build your patient base, right? This is especially good if maybe you notice that you've got, times in your clinician schedules, times in your esthetician schedules that are more habitually light. They're a little bit, more, slow for you. Well, let's get those filled. And this is one of my favorite ways to do it, right? Why not create a signature treatment, ideally an esthetician service, maybe you call it the Sugar Plum Scrub Facial, have fun with this, right? And really bring such a promotion where if you have 2 friends, 2 coworkers, mother, daughter, husband, wife, we love everyone, right? Book together, they each receive preferred pricing, right? But the part that's going to grow your patient base here is in order for both of those individuals to get that preferred pricing, one of them needs to be brand new to the practice. This is not for 2 existing patients. It's for an existing patient and someone new who they can introduce to your practice. I absolutely love this one. And this is great during the holidays because people are going to holiday parties together. They're getting ready to head somewhere for the holidays together. This works so well. So this is one of my absolute favorites. So that's number 1. Number 2 is holiday glow soirees, right? And, if you all remember Tupperware parties from back in the day, well, we're bringing it back for the holidays, right? What is this all about? This is where your practice is going to be open after hours. Maybe you do it Monday through Friday, Tuesday through Thursday, depending on what suits you and your practice best. And really let your patients do the work for you, right? They're bringing, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 of their friends in. And, the more of their friends they bring, the more substantial savings that patient, who's your hostess, if you will, is going to enjoy on their treatment that evening. Now, not to say the rest of your attendees are fresh out of luck, far from it, because they're going to receive a gift voucher towards treatments that evening if they choose to book. You bring in some light catering, some delicious beverages. You might, do some demos that evening. This is not only great for your patients, but if you really want to reach out to other businesses in your community, the local law firm, maybe there is, a staffing company located close to you if you're in a business district, right? This works so well to introduce new people to your practice around the holidays. And again, for those businesses, it's a great way they can appreciate their staff as well. So this is something I absolutely love. I love my holiday glow soirees. Let's get into another tactic that I really, really like to use during the holidays. And if you're doing a holiday event, amazing. Let's take those holiday events a step further and use them to, again, multiply your patient base, right? So here's the very simple way I like to use events to grow a patient base. Obviously, you're going to be doing giveaways at your event. By the way, if you need a really juicy grand prize, why not gift someone, a lucky attendee, a year of one of your memberships from your Repeat MD app, right? So many ways you can leverage this, and that's just such an amazing giveaway. But here's how you're going to use events to grow your patient base. So you're doing giveaways. Every one of your patients, everyone who comes to the event gets an entry to the giveaway. Amazing. We're excited to see you. But to take it a step further, if your attendees bring a friend with them to the event, why not offer not only your patient, but the new friend who's coming with them 2 entries each into the giveaway, right? That is such a way to get new faces into your practice. And the reason I love this one so much is you're going to have a lot of patients who they might not feel comfortable telling someone they've been to your practice or making a direct referral, but inviting a girlfriend or a colleague or a coworker or a neighbor to an evening holiday event at your practice, that's a much lower pressure introduction and a much lower pressure referral. So this is a way I absolutely love to use holiday events if you're already doing them to grow your patient base. So that's number 3, and this one works beautifully. And hey, people are always looking for stuff to do during the holidays. Why not have them come to an event at your practice, right? Let's get into number 4. This is another one I just love. This is a gift for them and a gift for you. So we've all seen the promotions, where for every $200 of gift vouchers you purchase, you gift them an additional 50. That works beautifully, but here's a little twist on it just for the holidays, right? Why not offer them, if you want to do your own gift card boost, great, but offer them an additional gift card to gift someone else, right? So maybe, it's $75 for every $200 of gift vouchers they book. They keep the 75, they gift the 200. Or maybe they're Scrooge and they keep the 200 and gift the 75. That's up to them. We just want people buying gift cards, right? So this works so well. And I want you to emphasize the wow factor here, right? Don't just hand them some, plastic card, right? That's completely unremarkable. Create a fabulous envelope. Maybe you put it in a gift box that you have beautifully wrapped, right? Shock and awe is what we're going for here, right? We want that gift to be something show-stopping, where that might be their first touch point introduction to your practice. They think, oh my gosh, this is how beautiful the gift card is. Imagine how beautiful the practice and my results are going to be, right? So many things you can do with this, but this works beautifully to multiply your patient base as well. And I know we're going fast because I've got so much to share with you today. Let's get into number 5. This is my absolute favorite, my hands down favorite. This is a win-win-win for everyone. It's a win for your practice. It's a win for your patients. And I would argue the most importantly, it's a win for people in your community who might be in need during the holidays, right? So this is a toy and coat drive with a little bit of a twist, okay? So here's how it's going to work. Ideally, you're going to want to partner with an organization in your community. It might be, a Boys and Girls Club. It might be a fire department. It may be a local shelter. Find someone to partner with here. And what you're going to want to do is have your patients bring in, either depending on the climate where you are, in Vegas where I am today, we're not going to do coats, but either they bring in a, new condition winter coat, or they bring in a toy drive, and here's where it gets really exciting, right? So if they bring in during a set period prior to the holidays, they bring in that new condition coat, or they bring in that toy, right, in the box, unused, they receive a treatment voucher to use specifically during the month of January. It's like such a win-win-win because your patients are going to come back during January, where there's always a degree of seasonality, right? There's also going to be, again, of course, helping those people in need in your community. And it's really going to get people into the practice who might not have come in otherwise during those months. Maybe they weren't due for a treatment in December, but now they have a reason to come see you. So this one is one of my absolute favorites. It's just such a win for everyone. It helps people in need. It is fabulous. So try these 5. You're going to absolutely love them. Maybe you do some this year and some next holiday, depending on how much time and resources you have. But all of these can work so fabulously. So now that I've given you 5 promos, and I know I went through those lickety split, I want to give you, just a better, idea of something you want to do all year round, but especially heading into 2025. And this is using the right words in your marketing. Here are some words I want you all to delete from your vocabulary, right? We no longer say discount here, right? Discounting is what bananas do at the store before they go bad, right? Like, we're not selling bananas, we're selling top tier cosmetic treatments, right? So instead of discount, especially for your members and absolutely for your members, extend savings, right? Extend incentives, right? Extend preferred pricing, right? Those are all appropriate things to do, especially for your members, but we never call it a discount. Delete that word from your vocabulary. Another one is cheap. Again, I hope you're not using that in your practice, but you don't want to be using that on your website or on the phone or in the consult room. Delete that word, right? You might have treatments that are more accessible and affordable. That's wonderful. You might have treatments that provide exceptional value, but nothing in your practice is cheap, okay? Budget, that just makes people act kind of funny when they hear that word and they're like listening for a number. So some other words you can use instead, which brings me to my least favorite of all, free. Free is like a mattress on the side of the road that I don't know why it's there, but I'm not going to touch it, right? But when you check it at the Four Seasons, that bottle of water is complimentary, right? Complimentary. So make that little swap if you want to do things in a much more upscale upscale way, pardon me. And then upgrade, touch up, add on. Let me tell you a little secret, okay? The affluent consumer loves to buy, especially during the holidays. My goodness, but they hate to be sold. The affluent love to buy, but they hate to be sold, right? So rather than calling something an upgrade or a touch up or an add on, right? It's an enhancement, right? It's not an upgrade, it's an enhancement. It's not a touch up, it's an enhancement. It's not an add on, it's an enhancement, right? A much more upscale word you can use in all of your marketing, online and offline. And then just a little bonus freebie for you. I should say a bonus complimentary tip. If you are starting your consults with telling people, what's bothering you the most about how you look, or, what's your concern? I think for a lot of people, especially if they're new to aesthetics, coming in for that first consult can be really intimidating, right? So why not start with something positive, right? What do you love the most about your appearance? What do you love the most about your skin? What do you love the most about your body or how you look, right? Start on the positive. That's going to put them in a much different place psychologically than starting with the negative. And then when it does come time to discuss concerns, let's flip over to really looking at that from the angle of what are we looking to minimize or what are we looking to improve upon? What are we looking to minimize or what are we looking to improve upon? So just a little few bonus tips for you there. So those are 5 promos to start us off really strong today. I cannot wait to see you guys put this into action. It would not be a holiday webinar if I didn't give you some complimentary gifts, right? One is going to be a digital copy of my book, Shockproof. It's all about luxury marketing best practices. Another is going to be a process map of how you execute these principles in your practice, right? And the third is going to be a really great masterclass all about how to stop discounting called Never Discount Again. Your Repeat MD team is going to send you so many awesome resources from myself and my peers here today after our webinar. So look up for that email coming after the webinar. Hope you learned something. This is a delight. Can't wait to see you guys thrive with Repeat MD this holiday. You're going to love it.
Thank you, Adam.
Awesome. Thank you.
Start this presentation hot. I mean, my goodness. Round of applause for Adam. That was phenomenal. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Let us move on. Again, just such great work from Adam. And Adam is actually one of our experts in our masterclass series. So if you're a Repeat MD client, I'm gonna plug it at the end as well about our masterclasses where you have access to Adam and he does teachings, I think once or twice a month, every month, and they're always awesome. All right. So Adam spoke a little bit about this, but if you've known me over the years, I have been probably the biggest advocate for memberships. Okay. And the reason why I'm such an advocate for memberships is I know that it can have your business have an incredible breakthrough, never starting at zero again. That's what memberships and recurring revenue means. It means an incredible business that never starts at zero and you can sleep easy at night knowing that you have revenue coming in. So I want to talk a little bit about memberships and the power of memberships for you. And first and foremost, as we all know, memberships are everywhere, right? You see them. You buy through Amazon Prime, Netflix, Birchbox, Spotify, the list of memberships, gym memberships, they're everywhere. They're all over the place. And the reason why memberships are so impactful is because of the size of business that it builds. And so my question to you all today, and I'm going to share the poll. Let's see. I think that I shared the poll. If you go on the top right where it says under chat, there's a poll. There's a little red dot. How much are you selling in monthly memberships today? Right. So you should see it right there under poll. Click. How much are you selling? And if you don't find it, you can put in the chat. How much a month are you selling? Want to know who the audience is so I can direct the conversation. Okay. Oh, I see the results right over here. So let's publish these. Okay. Not sure if you can see it, but I can see it on my end. We have about 60% that sell up to 5,000, about 30% that haven't started or aren't selling, and the rest, 30% or so, that are selling $10,000, $20,000, $20,000 or more. Okay. And why is this important? Because now that I know that about 30-40% of you aren't selling memberships, I'm going to give you some tools and tactics to get started. And the rest of you, that majority of you are on that 5,000 a month, how do we break through that? Right? We have 2 speakers today that are selling over $1 million a year in just memberships alone. So we've brought some incredible clients that are going to give you some tools there. Okay. So let's talk about, for those folks who have not started memberships, and if you are to the next level, why is a practice with membership revenues worth so much more? Number one, predictable revenue, right? Being able to predict your business makes your business not completely reliant on you. How could anyone purchase your business or partner with your business or franchise your business or whatever your strategy is for long term? How could anyone ever partner with you in any degree if it's all built off of you? This space, you almost produce celebrities out of this space, right? Whether it's a local celebrity or whether it's a national celebrity. But the problem would be becoming a celebrity of your own business is your business is built off of you. So really, you don't have a business at that point. You have, if you're successful, a well-paying job, right? Memberships is how to break through from that and build a predictable business that is not solely reliant on you. Number 2, members spend more and visit more often. Just do the simple math. If someone is buying a membership and your average patient comes in 3 to 4 times a year, your average member is going to come in between 8 and 12 times a year. That's so many more opportunities to sell them or upsell them on a service that they're interested in, and increase the lifetime value. All of that compounds. Coming in more often, spending more money, anywhere between 20 and 40% per patient on average in a year is what we see. So it's almost like doubling your revenue in many cases. But most importantly, if you are to be acquired or potentially want to exit your business, they're going to calculate your lifetime value of your patients. And if you just have a bunch of patients that come in and spend, $2,000 or $500 here and there, again, there's no predictability and you're not going to get a great score off your lifetime value. And so businesses with a strong MRR-based monthly recurring revenue, that's what that stands for, receive 2 to 3 times greater valuations, okay, than those that don't. And so let me ask the chat a question, okay? And thank you everyone for posting so many amazing things in the chat already. But I want to ask you, if you put out a for sale sign in your business today, okay, what percentage of businesses never get sold that want to sell? Okay, put it in the chat. What percent of businesses never get sold even after wanting to do it? Okay, put it in the chat. 75, 50, 70, 85. I see some people having some oddly specific numbers. So you've been to a couple of our presentations and I appreciate that. It's 87%. Okay. And many of us have survivorship bias where we think that we're going to be the one that survives. We're going to be the one of the 13%. And the truth is, again, we've talked about truths. The truth is, if you're not selling anything in memberships today, or if you're selling less than $5,000, you do not have a business. And you definitely don't have a business that anyone could partner with or acquire. And I want the financial freedom, the business freedom for you to build a business that has recurring revenue that not only can you be proud of, not only could be acquired if that's what you want to do, but builds the predictability for you and for your staff. Because as we all know, it's not just all about you, your staff, the predictability of having their calendars full. That's a game changer as well. You'll be able to bring on A+ talent because they know you're always busy. Okay, so I'm speaking directly to some of you that need to hear it, and others that are already doing well, take it up a notch, right? Bring your business to another level, okay? So speaking of people, I want to bring on Dr. Teresa Camden. So Dr. Camden, and I won't steal her thunder. She can tell the story, but she's been with us for a few years. So hit that come on stage button and we're going to make it magically appear. Here she is. Dr. Camden, how are you doing?
Good, thanks. Hope you are.
I'm doing great. Thank you. It's an amazing night. And so Dr. Camden, why I wanted to bring you on stage is because you, after many of years, now are undergoing a strategic partner to take your business to the next level. You started with us. I'll let them tell a story how many years ago. And as we talked about before, because of your journey, let the audience know what memberships and the impact that memberships have had in your business.
Love it. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you so much, Phil. Yeah, so almost 5 years ago, we took a huge leap of faith, decided to leave my day job and do aesthetic medicine full time. This was against almost impossible odds because keep in mind, I said almost 5 years ago. So this was right before the world shut down. And so I knew I needed to have memberships because I realized without memberships, I would be losing to local poorly trained injectors who are undercutting in their homes, doing $7 a unit. I knew I'd lose patients to follow up. I would lose patients due to credit card issues. And so imagine the pain of the system we set up. We decided to do this on our own Excel spreadsheet manually. It was an Excel disaster. Patients would try to dispute charges if they would change cards, change their zip code. If they just wanted to cancel, we had no collection system. There was no way to backtrack this. There was a very difficult process to check in office at the time of checkout if the patient was still a member and then back charge all their previous memberships fees that had not gotten charged so far. That was extremely painful. And then I heard a podcast on which Chris Chamaco was speaking with the founder of AmSpa, American Med Spa Association. And I don't even think I listened to the rest of the podcast. I hung up, immediately got on their website and scheduled a call with you guys and was immediately in love with the product. I knew early on that we all need to run our business like it's for sale. Run your business like it's for sale from day number one, because at some point in the next 3 to 30 years, you're going to want to exit. We don't want to do this forever. You need to have an exit plan. And if your personal business is a list of 5,000 emails, your business is worth 0. Nobody wants that. I would even not even say 2 to 3 times more. I would say it's worthless without the memberships. If, on the other hand, your business consists of a list of even just a few hundred membership, your practice is suddenly worth millions. And that's the difference, 0 to millions. And so we only have 3 types of memberships. We keep it simple. Keep it simple. The most popular one that I really want to drive home today is our VIP Talks plan. It's easy. Patients don't have an option to download the Repeat MD app when they come in our door. That's the only way you check in. So we check in. Here's our QR code. Go ahead and scan that. That's going to get you lots of great rewards. And then while they're sitting in our waiting lounge, they're able to scroll through our products and our services. Once they're back in the room and I'm going over the value of what they're going to receive today, I've already discovered by then where she lives, where her kids go to school. And I say, oh, since you live or work around here, we're definitely going to get you on this VIP plan so that rather than $12 a unit, you're going to get the preferred pricing of just $10 a unit. It's not even an issue then. And so over 86%, I think it's 87% of our patients are choosing to join the VIP Talks plan. Now I've got that membership fee coming in every single month. Imagine the confidence you're going to have at the beginning of every single month, knowing you've got this monthly recurring revenue. Ours is in the value of tens of thousands of dollars every month before we even inject one single unit of neurotoxin. Imagine the headache that's going to take off of you. At the time of the checkout process, not joining the VIP Talks plan is not really an option, because the way I walk the patient up to the front desk and she's got her card in her hand and she's ready to hand that to the front desk person to pay, that's the last thing she's going to do. The first thing I say is, Miss Linda, you know what? Put that away for a moment. Grab your phone out of your purse, because the first thing you're going to do is grab that awesome VIP plan on your app. Oh, that sounds really professional. You guys are franchised? No, we're not. We're still just a mom and pop business, but this is this is how we're going to treat you. We're going to treat you like we're a luxury salon here. Grab your phone. You're going to grab that awesome plan. Then you're going to go over some skincare with your checkout expert here. And then you're going to make a few follow-up appointments. Then last but not least, you're going to collect the money, because the money you're not going to forget, right? The front desk person isn't going to forget to collect the money, but they will try to forget, or that patient will try to run out without making your follow-up appointment. And so get that follow-up appointment at the time of checkout. If she says, I'll call you for it, well, that brings us to March or April or July or whatever the heck month she mentions. Well, you know what, Miss Linda, that's one of our busiest times of year. So if you're going to try to get in that month, let's just get you on the schedule now and we can tweak it as needed. So get that follow-up appointment done already, and your monthly recurring revenue will have tens of thousands of dollars in it. Annual recurring revenue will obviously be the multiplier of that. If anyone wants to know more about running your business for sale, we're in the process of developing a partnership. I'd be more than happy and love to talk to you about that. Repeat MD would be happy to give you my contact information there. One other type of membership that I just want to touch on, especially with New Year's coming up, is the semaglutide and GLP memberships. So the GLP memberships, of course, are going to explode January 1st. We do them in 8-week packages. So it's a membership of just 8 weeks. It's an easy commitment for that first-time person to make. I do tell her to budget for it for at least a year so that we're making permanent changes here. Now, on her 8-week renewal, the upsell, because she's coming into my office every week to receive her injection, so we're getting those touch points weekly. We're earning her confidence, making eye contact, going over our services and her progress weekly. Now at the 8th week follow-up, it's an easy upsell to join her to the higher level membership of that. So we can combine it with memberships that include body tone or body sculpt or body radiofrequency microneedling or any other body procedures that you offer, HD fillers or sugar threads or anything else you can do to lift her body up. That's an easy upsell from there. Earn your confidence, get a good multiplier and evaluation on your business. You won't be sorry to have that evaluation and that enterprise value.
And that, folks, we have some membership masterclasses on our YouTube that you can check out. The most important piece of all that, Dr. Camden gave you a playbook, but I want the big takeaway for you to understand is before Dr. Camden had memberships, she did not have a business that could be acquired or could be where she's at today, which is a multi-million-dollar partnership that she's built from being a mom and pop business with her and her husband to having an incredibly successful exit plan. That has been the difference of the last 2 years. That's been the difference. And Dr. Camden, a final note on that, the freedom that your business is now giving you?
I'd be more than happy to go over with anybody who's on this call here how the partnership can develop. You won't even be working full time anymore. Get your life back. That's why we have a business in the first place.
All right, Dr. Camden, thank you so much. We appreciate you. And congratulations on all the success.
Thanks, Phil.
So folks, with the top 24 selling memberships, I wanted to give you a little bit of an understanding of what those memberships look like. Top selling memberships, revenue generated, weight loss memberships of 24, top selling memberships by patient satisfaction and retention, tier-based memberships. Tier-based memberships, the difference between a tier-based membership and a regular membership is I would not do the memberships that are just like a hydrofacial membership, for example. What you would do is do a gold membership. It comes with the hydrofacial, right, as one of those redeemables per month, but give your patients the optionality to trade out the facial for something else that they might like to try, right? Because imagine it this way. What if Sandra becomes a hydrofacial member and then 3 months in a row happen, and then she's got 3 stacked and she's like, oh, you know what? I'm good for the next 3 months. So she cancels. Then your churn rate goes up. Rather, she has a couple of those and she's like, oh, well, you know what? I've also want to try this Emsculpt Neo, 1 session. Perfect, or whatever it is, an IV, you name it, right? Now she stays because the next month she's going to get both. And the name of the game for memberships is your retention rate, right? If you have half your members or 20% of your members canceling every month, you'll never build a recurring model because you're going to be so busy filling up the bucket. So that's why tier-based memberships are so important. And finally, the top selling memberships by enrollment. Dr. Camden talked about the Tox memberships, right? We can share with some of you like what the pricing of that looks like, et cetera. We can all of those, but Tox memberships are typically $20 to $100 a month. It's savings on Tox, but it's also preferred membership-based pricing on all your high margin services. What Tox memberships are designed to do is retain your patients, but also upsell all your other existing services. Where I see Tox memberships go so wrong is when it's all based off the discounted unit, but not on upselling all your other services that you have to offer, right? That's the key for Tox. And so one of the gifts, another gift that we want to give to you, and again, we will send all this tonight after the webinar, all in one beautiful package for you to have. Weight loss memberships are all the rage coming into that wellness year, that new year, new you. We're going to give you the 6-figure weight loss membership blueprint from Dr. Geyer, who started, and 3 months later, she had a multi-million-dollar membership, over $100,000 a month. It just medical weight loss. So we're going to give you her playbook. We partnered with her to create the entire strategy that she uses delivered to you as another free gift from this webinar. So with memberships, with RepeatMD, really important that you're using this feature at its full capacity. One-click membership enrollments. Also on the screen, a sign-up bonus. That's a feature that you can utilize. What it does is you immediately get a reward for signing up for that membership, right? Displaying member-only based pricing. We do not want to show any discounting. What we rather do is show member-only based pricing so your members get the best price, and you're not going to just run around on a random Tuesday and give 20% off to close a sale. You're going to have membership-based pricing. Another feature of the memberships are retention bonuses. So unlocking milestones. All of this happens automatically for you. When your member becomes 6 months old, they automatically get a reward, right? All of this built in with your RepeatMD app, right? Using these smart benefits to your advantage, to have a sign-up bonus, to have those retention milestones, unlocking that, and making it so easy to buy a membership from any place, anywhere, anytime. And so when we talk about membership-based strategies, right, membership-based pricing, we took this concept from Restoration Hardware, okay? I don't know about who this group of the population are that buy furniture from Restoration Hardware, because when I go there and I look at the stool's $16,000. So whoever you are out there, if there's probably on this webinar a few of you, congratulations, you made it in life. You can buy furniture from Restoration Hardware. But what I really wanted to say is, look on the screen. They don't ever discount. But what they do have is membership-based pricing. Restoration Hardware is at the pinnacle of luxury when it comes to luxury brands, right? And so they don't discount because that's not a luxury strategy. You're not going to the discount furniture store and going to Restoration Hardware, but they always have membership deals and membership-based pricing. And with your RepeatMD app, it's the same technology, it's the same framework. We show the price of this ultimate wellness package, but we also have your membership-based pricing. That gives whoever wants to buy this the opportunity not to only buy this package, but also buy a membership at the same time. And most importantly, it gives you the talk track of not discounting things on random days, but rather saying, you know what, we do give 20% off of all of our services to our members. You've been thinking about beginning a membership. Why don't you get that today? And you can get 20% off of this because you're a member. It keeps you in that status that you want to remain. So I got to bring you a gift too. Okay, so I got to have a gift. I've got the ultimate holiday membership sale maximizer formula. That's what I have for you today. Okay, what it's actually called is how to sell memberships with giveaways. You know, I've been giving away things for a long time. I used to give away a canoe when we had a hurricane in Houston. I gave away Oktoberfest trips at my German restaurants. I'm now giving away Birkin bags. If there's any person on the planet that understands giveaways, it's me. Okay. And what I want to provide to you is the strategy on how to do a giveaway to sell more memberships. So here's what I propose. We have about 1,000 practices on this call. I'm going to propose that you buy a designer bag to give it away. And what you're going to do, right, is you're going to buy this designer bag. You're going to put it on your counter and you're going to put a sign. And with this designer bag and a sign, it's going to say Louis Vuitton raffle for active members on December 23rd. Ask for details how to enter. That is what's going to create curiosity and FOMO, fear of missing out. If you have struggles talking about your memberships, I promise you with a $3,000 or $2,000 Louis Vuitton bag sitting on your counter, you're going to have somebody that day ask you, "What, can you tell me about the bag?" And you're going to say, "Yes, let me tell you about our memberships, because if you join, boom, you get automatically entered for the raffle," right? And then you're going to market it. We're giving away Louis Vuitton bag. And I've seen our clients start doing this already now, before I made it a thing when it comes to like the formula, but you're going to market it. Not only going to market it because it's going to be very easy to market in store and out of store, you're also, and here's the point, you're also going to incentivize your staff. How did I incentivize my staff? And I had 1,200 employees and owned a small business. What I did is created tiers of success. If we sell 50 memberships, if we sell 100 memberships, if we sell 200 memberships, that unlocks a certain prize. And rather than giving it to the one person who signs up everybody, it's a team raffle where somebody randomly wins. That's how I did it with my small business owners days, right? I created something, then I created a team incentive. We unlocked a certain amount, and then I raffled the prize, and prizes got bigger and better depending on what our success results are. So that is one of the strategies to give away. And so you're going to get that as a gift from me to you. This whole thing, I'm not going to read the title again, AKA how to sell more memberships with giveaways. Not only am I going to give you the entire strategy, on the back, I'm going to give you the consumer psychology hacks. There's 4 hacks on why this works. What's happening to us as humans psychologically to make this such a success? It's on the back of this, our gift to you. So thank you for being part of the webinar. And without further ado, I'm going to bring on Lise, the Bitchin' Beautician, the best name ever. Okay. And she's going to take you through her part of the presentation on how to create a kick-ass holiday event. So Lise, take it away.
Thank you so much, Phil. I am so excited to be here. I cannot wait to share some knowledge about how to slay the sales this holiday season. I couldn't be happier to be here and spending time with you. So I know I only have 15 minutes and this bee can talk, so I'm going to get right into it. I'm going to tell you a little bit about me. I have been in this industry, our glorious industry, for 30 years in January. So that makes me 156 years old if you're counting. I am a profit strategist and a business consultant. I go by my Instagram handle. People know me more by my Instagram handle as the Bitchin' Beautician than they even know my name is Lise. I have a podcast called Scalpel of Truth. I am happy for you to tune into that. It's free consulting and it's spicy though. I am a fan of a curse word, so I have a bit of a trash dumpster mouth, and you will get to know that. I have treated thousands of patients in clinic. I used to work in clinics before I worked with clinics, and now I work with hundreds of clinics doing membership success, big on purchasing events, and doing sales training to be retail rock stars, because we're leaving a lot of money on the table if we're not focusing on our retail. So I'm going to start out with our 5 holiday profit killers and things that I want you to avoid. Now, first thing, neglecting your retail sales. This is big because holiday season, that is easy money on the table. So many of our vendors have holiday kits, holiday gifts, everything to do with your retail. So don't neglect your retail sales. Huge opportunity there. And then you don't want to offer unsustainable savings, no go on a BOGO. And I know my man Adam is with me on this. Those are trash. Same as the word discount, okay? Discount, I'm in the same, Adam and I are rolling the same boat. Literally, if you say the word discount, how you're going to remember not to say it is lick a bar of soap every time you say the word discount, because it's a dirty word, okay? So poor investment on your inventory management. So letting your inventory dwindle and not being there to support our treatments with our product sales. So make sure you've got enough inventory, because if you do a promo and you are, gift with purchase, or you're doing a value add and you've got product in there and then all of a sudden you don't have some, great way to piss people off. So another one is lack of focus on holiday promotions. You definitely want to be focused on holiday themes. So now I'm not saying to do this one, but I'll give you an example because it's effective. So maybe you do an IPL series and you do a value add and you call that your Rudolph package. Obviously rude, but impactful. So you're not going to make fun of your patient, but you're going to do something fun for your patient. Okay, not taking advantage of social media. What happens in the last 6 weeks to 8 weeks of our industry closing out the year really strong is that we drop our social media. We are too busy crushing it with our patients that we forget about how important our social media is to showcase your holiday bundles and your memberships on why it pays to be a member. So I want you to avoid those profit killers this season. And now we're going to jump into one of my favorite things, is a poll on events. So if you can go to the polls tab, it should be by, I don't know if I'm seeing it here, our chat, there we go, there it is. So chat messages, go to the poll tab. I want to know if your practice is planning a holiday purchasing event. Okay, so go to that poll. Is it yes, no, you want to, but you don't know how, you've tried, but it wasn't successful? So I'm excited to hear what you think there. And if we can show those poll results, fantastic. Okay, we're doing holiday purchasing events. Amazing. For those of you who aren't, I'm going to tell you why I love them. And so I'm going to share with you some of the things that I love about purchasing events that are going to make you some top dollars. So how do we host a kick-ass holiday event? So lots of people will host events that are parties. I'm all about a party, but it's got to make you some fucking money. That's what we're all about. So the reason that we're going to do this, number one, is you're going to maximize your end year revenue. This is where, again, that 40% is coming into closing out your year. This is a perfect time to do it. And holiday events are a great way to kill it. Then the next one is it introduces time limited offers. So enticements while you're increasing your membership purchases. Okay. Acquisition and retention strategies. Phil already talked about FOMO. Adam talked about FOMO. Guys, this is where it's at. You've got to create this FOMO and you're going to sell more with your memberships if you do that. So the first step in choosing an event format, this is what you're going to do. You're going to decide if it's virtual, if you're doing a virtual event or an in-clinic event. In-clinic events are absolutely amazing because you are generating that feeling of holiday season with your decor. We're going to get into that. If you do a virtual event, this could be a wider audience of folks as long as they can purchase off of your app. You're going to drive people to that app. So first of all, what are you going to do for your event format? The number two step, but number one importance is your RSVPs. This is where I see shit go south for people is you don't have qualified leads. The first thing people want to do is throw it on Instagram. People on Instagram don't know, love, and trust you already. So you're going to do a cascade that's going to build anticipation and make your loyal VIPs feel like they're prioritized. So first thing you're going to do is send exclusive invites to your top spenders. Your database, you're going to go through and pull that information so that you've got your top spenders invited first, and then your early access to your members. You also, this is where FOMO kicks in again. You want those folks to bring their plus one. You want Adam's beauty bestie. Nobody wants to be the dehydrated, wrinkly old bitch of the friend group. I will tell you that for free. So everybody wants to bring their friend, all of those members. Then you're going to open the invite to your database, okay? After your whole database, the people that know, love, and trust you and already spend money with you have been invited, you might not need to put it out anywhere else, depending on how many people you can pump through your space for your event. Then you are going to announce it on social media, but you want to make sure that RSVP list is really full, okay? Then you want to make sure you have everybody on your Repeat MD app. That's one of the biggest things. That's how they're going to spend more, save, get rewards. They need to be on that app immediately. So step 3, you're going to offer exclusive member only deals. You always have to show why it pays to be a member. Oh my God, someone put Moira Rose in the chat. I fucking love you. Moira for the win. So huge compliment for me. Then urgency. If you drive urgency to get that app, get on our membership program, do an extra draw or an extra deal. If you're a member, you get to spin the wheel to win. If you're not, and you're just a peasant, you don't get to spin this wheel. So you want to make them feel obviously not like a peasant, but still good about, hey, this is how you're going to win more. Oh, this is everybody that attends gets to enter this draw. That's an attendee draw. Then they get a purchasing draw. If you purchase this much, you get to enter this draw. If you purchase this much, you get to enter this one. And then if you're a member, you get this one. So it's all about creating that urgency and driving more sales to the business. Then step 4, I'm getting heated up here, folks. Step 4, incorporate live demos and close on those consults. So if you're doing live demos, this is going to be something you're going to pick that is low risk, okay? Doing injectable demos. I've been at thousands of events. People hire me to come sell memberships at events. I've been to so many. I plan so many. Be careful when doing injectables. I have seen more patients faint while getting injectables, more people in the audience faint. Then all of a sudden, your event is known as, that's the one where that girl fainted, right? Don't do it. Be very careful for those demos. Don't do anything that's super painful. Do something that everybody can see everybody will love, something that feels good, glowing skin after. That's what you're going to do. And then you're going to say, for our event, this is how much this is going to be. But for our members, you get to save all year round. This is your price. You always want to have the differentiation of what they are saving in your deals. Step number 5 is going to be a festive atmosphere. At your event, you're going to want to focus on decor. You're going to want to play festive music. Get people into the holiday spirit of shopping, giving, buying, right? You want to have them in the mood. So really creating that festive atmosphere. Next one up, number 6, local businesses. I do a shitload of work with business to business marketing for my clients. This is where you can partner with people. If you have a whole boatload of prizes, say you got 20K worth of prizes, maybe that's going to be a whitening treatment from the local dentist. Maybe you partner together and you do a designer smile package where you do a lip flip and lip injections to give them a perfect pout. And then the dentist does that teeth whitening and they get a designer smile. Okay, use that one. It's genius. Then fitness facilities, salons, jewelers, florists, any of these folks, if they can donate something, maybe you've got a florist that can do amazing arrangements, and then those you get to give away. And the other thing that you do with business to business locally for your event is if they want to give all of your attendees in a swag bag, which stands for shit we all get, you got to have a good swag bag. So maybe they put in there 10% off your next whitening, or anybody who buys an engagement ring, is going to get a $50 off towards. This is what we're going to piggyback on our partners for, and then they're going to promote our event as well. So, biggest secret I can leave you, plan ahead. If you do not plan, piss poor planning is going to give you piss poor results. So, you want to allow time to plan all of this together. Then a robust RSVP list and qualified leads and your team. You need team buy-in. You can definitely tell when people are paycheck collectors versus business builders, because your paycheck collector is going to be like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't attend our event. It's my brother's cat's birthday. Save it. Pink slip. Fired. You need to make sure everybody's hands are on deck, because you need to have this be your door crasher event of the year to close it out. So we're going to do a sample calendar. Kick-ass holiday event calendar. So we're starting this on October 15th because today is a great day to start. You need to have 6 to 8 weeks to plan, 4 weeks minimum. So we're going to get planning. Our date of our event, great date to have this, is between the 15th and the 22nd of the month. So looking at November 21st is the date I picked for us. It's a great day because mid-month payday, okay? Having something at the very beginning or the end of the month, you want to definitely be careful of when you're having these events. You want the biggest amount of luxury dollars to be spent. Then you're going to secure your vendors who can come and work your event to sell their ass off, so they sell through their products so you buy more products, okay? Secure your events and call your VIPs. I love calling those people first because that is high end. You want to be luxury. You want to call those folks first. Then from the 23rd to the 1st of November, you're going to look for your business to business support. Who's going to assist you with this event? Maybe somebody wants to donate a necklace, a TV, AirPods, whatever it is to make your event amazing, right? You're going to secure your rentals. Maybe you're going to rent stanchions with a red carpet. Maybe you're going to offer something that, like a balloon wall or something like that. You want to go with what's in your swag bags, order that shit and order your products, okay? Make sure you're not running out of products, because people get buyer's remorse real quick. If you're like, oh, we ran out of that, but we'll order it for you. Make sure you have enough. And then 1st to the 18th, you want to do a kick-ass training for your staff. A sales training would be perfect. I do a ton of those. Social media sneak peek, start splashing it out on sneak peek social media, depending on how many more people you want to get into your event for your RSVP. Then you do your print collateral, your digital assets, and then the big day, November 21st, the day of your event. The morning is going to be a run through with your team. The event setup, you can do the night before and the day of. Then it's showtime, all hands on deck. You make thousands, right? We're crushing it at this. Then November 25th, that's You're going to do all of your thank yous. You're going to do your vendor thank yous. You're going to do your follow-ups at a purchasing event. I love when they just purchase, and don't call it an open house. Okay. Open house attracts tire kickers. We stole that from the real estate side. We're doing purchasing events. It gives you a theme. An open house is just like tra la 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 la. Okay. So with your purchasing event, you are going to lead up to Black Friday. So if you want to do a massive Black Friday sale, is going to be, guess what? It's backed by popular demand for one day only. You poor peasants and suckers that didn't come to our kick-ass holiday event, we're going to let you go ahead and take advantage of these deals for one day only. Then you're going to have a 5th to the 20th on your 12 days of Christmas or your massive gift card sales. And the thing I love about that is you can do a give a gift, get a gift, lots of the examples that Adam crushed it with. So that gives you some ideas on a calendar. What I have for you, because I want to give you a gift too, don't leave this bitch out. So I want to give you a gift as well. So I want to give you the gift of savings, not a discount because that's trash, savings on the Bitchin' event guide. What you're going to get, it's a flash sale for 48 hours. You use code BITCHN25, so BITCHN 25, and you are going to get 60 pages of comprehensive event planning details, trackers for your budget, worksheets, scripts, editable templates in Canva. Guys, I want to make this event for you the tits. You will buy this event guide once and you will use it over and over. So that's my gift for you. Thank you for spending your time with us. I am so excited for you to crush it with your events this year. Mwah. Thanks, Phil.
Thank you for telling me. Yeah, I was on mute. I was just saying thank you so much, Elise. Like my cheeks hurt from smiling so much. It is. I'll tell you, folks. These are hard acts to follow up. They are hard acts to follow up. Okay, so awesome. Everyone can hear me now. Great. So let's talk about if you're going to do these events, right? There's going to be something that we need to have another real conversation about, folks. Let me pull up the slides here. I feel like it should be like a life coach or something. We need to have another real conversation. All right, so let's talk about selling more with patient financing. Again, folks, Repeat MD, we're not a financing company, okay? I don't care about financing. What I care about is the result financing can bring you, right? That is what I care about. That's why we scorched earth and found the best financing partner. As you probably know, we partnered with a firm. Why? I'll show you in a couple slides. But here's the real conversation, not only to folks that aren't Repeat MD clients, but Repeat MD clients. Folks, you buy devices and treatments and the next thing and Nutrafol. You buy all this shit all the time, right? $100,000 device, whatever it is. And then you get so worked up, like, oh my God, this package is going to be $4,000. And if we had 10 people buy this month, and then you start like romanticizing how easy it is to sell, right? The truth is, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $10,000 packages are not easy to sell. And if you want to talk about what's real, I will tell you, most of you that are owners or employees of the very business that's selling those packages probably wouldn't buy the package yourself. Why? Because it's expensive. Buying $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $10,000 thing, you probably wouldn't even buy it. Maybe you would, you might not. Why might you not? Not because you don't have the money, maybe because of that, but most likely because you have 20 other people that you're looking to spend money on. Your cousin, your wife, your husband, your daughter, your son that just graduated college, all of these things. And so that's why patient financing matters, because what we want to do is make it affordable to anyone. And the big thing that I always say on stage is money should not be what's in the way for your patients to have a transformational experience. I'm going to say it one more time. Money should not be what's in the way for your patients to have a transformational experience. Okay. But when you're asking patients to buy $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 plus treatments, money is in the way. Even if they have it, they might not think they deserve to spend the money on themselves. Has anyone been here? Has anyone ever felt like, you know what? I have the money, but I have this other obligation. I'm not going to spend it on me. I'm going to do that. And if the answer to that is yes, then that's why patient financing fucking matters, folks. That is why. I don't have a patient financing company. I just have a company that makes it easier for your patients to buy. So what does that look like in real life? Okay, $2,800, kind of a lot of money. Kind of a lot of money. Well, guess what's cheaper? $102 a month. What's cheaper? $102 a month or $2,800? $102 a month. Now, I'll tell you, I've got this little thing called an iPhone. This iPhone costs like $3,000. I don't think I'd ever buy a $3,000 phone, but I will buy a $150 a month phone for the rest of my life. Okay? That is the truth, okay? And that's why if you're going to do a kick-ass event, you better have financing. You better use financing in your app. You better be okay with talking about the fact that you do have financing in your app or whatever the financing options that you have, because it's what's in the way from your patient making a decision, okay? That is my rant. So buy now, pay later matters. Attract new customers. Simply 20% increase in customers, okay? 45% increase in order values, meaning people spend more and they convert more, okay? 20% more conversions, 30% more repeat conversion. I don't know what on earth I have to say to make sure that you know and your team knows how important it is, not just on a financial perspective, but also on a patient care perspective. And that's why in Repeat MD, our average conversion increases by 44% because we have a seamless financing option. All built into the app. You're watching in real time. Within 60 seconds, a patient can take a $4,000 treatment and make it $200 a month. I want you to make sure that all of your treatments are affordable on any budget. You get paid the next day, so you win. Your patients get exactly what they're looking for. And again, you got to stop overpaying for this shit, right? Like you got to stop overpaying. With Repeat MD and Firm, you pay one consistent fee of 3.99%. You're not looking for the lowest fee, because lowest fee stuff is BS marketing. As low as 2%. No, what happens is this, okay? They say as low as whatever percent, and then take a look here. If your patient has a 700 and asks for 24 months, you're paying 13.9%. Okay? How long do you think terms are going to be for financing? You think people are going to walk in with an 800 and only finance for 3 months? No, they're going to get maxed out 24 months. So when people claim advertising fees for like what your practice is going to pay, just look at the longest option, 24 months at the lowest credit score. Whatever that practice fee is going to be, that's what you're actually going to pay. So don't fall for all the marketing bogus, whether you use Repeat MD or not. Whether you use Repeat MD and a Firm, because we have an exclusive within the industry. This is the lowest fee you could ever get a Firm. It's all built into your app. 3.99% for any credit score that gets approved, and for any term length up to 36 months. Okay. Again, not going to go over this too much, but just up to 22,500, 3 months to 36 months. We're way better than all the other financing options, and we want that to be the case forever, right? We constantly work on making this the best experience for your patients. And again, if you talk about in terms of fees, right, what you're doing ultimately is you're saving about 50%. You might as well save the money. You're saving about however many dollars you're spending. If you're doing $100,000 a month in financing, or $1,000 or $10,000, whatever in between, you're saving about 50% in just pure fees that can go back to you, can go back to your employees. You can make all the reinvestments in your practice, whatever you want to do. So that's my rant about patient financing. I'm passionate about it because I want your patients to have the amazing care. And now the man, Chris Balby, going to come in and just kill it like everyone else has done. So Chris, come on in.
Hi, Phil. I'm sad we don't get to work together, but I'll totally take over for a few minutes.
All right. Do your thing.
Hi, everyone. How are you? My name is Chris, and I'm super excited to get to talk to all of you tonight. I will give you the quickest of introductions. I do run 5 medical spas in Eastern Pennsylvania. I love it. Philadelphia is home. What I love most about getting to do what I do is that I get to take what's working in my med spas and share it all with you. We're in the well over $2 million, crushing $3 million with Repeat MD, and I'm going to tell you how we did it. And so without further ado, I want to let you guys know that it is not Christmas yet. Okay, so we're gonna break the format. Mariah Carey is still frozen. I have not heard All I Want for Christmas Is You yet. So we're taking a Christmas break and we're gonna chat about a few tricks that will help your books feel more like a treat and less like a ghost town. So let's hear it in the chat if you're more of a Halloween fan and less of a Christmas fan right now. So she's defrosting, but she's not defrosted yet, okay? So let's cover some Halloween treats, not tricks. Okay, so trick number 1 is hiding, not so much hiding, but tucking a facial into a laser package. You're probably thinking, wait, that's crazy. I'm selling a laser package. What does a facial have to do with it? Well, here's what we did. We sold $50,000 in laser packages, and in those laser packages, we tucked a dermaplane and oxyfacial, which is like a really affordable service. Now, we tucked them in at like the 2 or 3 laser visit mark. And people then eventually came in for their second or third laser and got that dermaplane oxy as a free treat. And then they were like, wait a second, I want this every time I come in for a laser treatment. And it worked out. So by introducing people into a service they've never had before, you can introduce them to something new, and it breaks the norm as well. So people see dozens of laser packages everywhere. There are hundreds and thousands of medical spas out there. Your medical spa, though, stands out because you've got a package that has a secret, which has a free facial attached, right? So we're also gives you an opportunity to talk about that full body, full package kind of rejuvenation. We're not just doing laser hair. We're also making sure that it can take care of your face as well. And it can also help fill your buddy's books, right? So if you've got a laser tech who's crushing it, but you've got someone who does facials who might need a little help with their book, this kind of helps shake each other's hand and help work it out. So it's definitely something to keep in mind. And it's not just like laser packages with a facial, right? If you're doing those GLP-1 packages, tuck in a step on the InBody scale, or tuck in a complimentary facial there. Or if they're doing those GLP-1s, complimentary. I made my slides before we sat through Adam's amazing presentation. So complimentary facial. Definitely tuck the complimentary facial in. Just another way to get people to try something else in your med spa. I'm notorious for complimentary B12 shots, right? So I'm notorious for those GLP-1 packages, and after every GLP-1 injection, every 2 or 3, you get a complimentary B112 shot. Honestly, they're $4 cost to my office, so it's like nothing in terms of a happy client. Now they feel what a B12 shot feels like, and they always book that at their next GLP-1 visit. So think about doing that for you. Okay, next. One of my absolute favorite things we've ever done was the Fall Back in Love with Your Skin promotion that ended up with 200 members in less than 7 days. And these are paying members, right? These are the people that are building equity in my company every month and guaranteeing me income all year long. So we ran with the Starbucks pumpkin spice latte vibes. We said, we're like caffeine for your skin, fall back in love with your skin. Sign up for a membership in these next 48 hours and you get $25 for your first month. And then it jumps up to $99 every month after that. I did honor the $99 in their first month, right? So they paid $25, but it was worth $99. It's kind of like those houses that give you the fun size snack or the full size snack. That fun size snack always makes you want a full size snack later, right? So that's what we did with the Fall Back in Love with Your Skin campaign. We gave them a little taste at $25 and we signed up 218 clients, which is now $322,000 in annual reoccurring revenue. I don't have to work for that. That's just money that shows up in my bank every year. I mean, we do services, but that's just money that shows up. Plus it gives them an opportunity to try your app, fall in love with the membership. We allow our memberships to roll over. So it's an option you can set up with your customer success management. So if you can't come in January, don't panic. You can come in twice in February or double down and get 2 treatments at 1 February visit. So it's like a little taste, right? And the best part is none of my members have churned. We had 218. I think I'm down to 214 right now. And I'm going to do this again in November. Shameless plug. If you don't follow Botox by Misha on Instagram, you can watch us do this live. I don't just talk about it. I do it. So you can watch us do it live in November. We're going to fall back in love with our skin because we're thankful for our clients, and we're going to give them complimentary services to fall in love with memberships again. And we're hoping to go from 200 members to 300, 400, because eventually I would like to build that equity so I can retire and sell the business. And I can't sell blue sky, right? A lot of times if you guys try and sell, we mentioned this twice now in the presentation, they're going to say, okay, you have a client list of 10,000, but are they going to come back to this med spa that I just purchased? Well, they might not, but the $322,000 worth of revenue that I've got every year from these memberships are going to come back because they're already members. So it gives you a chance to educate on memberships, lets clients feel out that membership. But this only works if you do what's called omni-channel marketing. It is my favorite word. It is worth 18 points on Scrabble. So definitely use that. Omni-channel, meaning multi-channel marketing. My big thing when I'm on my webinars for Repeat MD is the expression, we are not a George Foreman grill. You cannot set it and forget it, okay? That is not how this works. You cannot talk about a promotion once and then run away and think it's gonna work. So omni-channel marketing means we talk about the membership promo, the falling in love with your skin, on social media at like 8 a.m. And then we send an email out at like 10 a.m. And then we send a text message out at 11 a.m. And so now people saw the same message 3 times. According to Forbes magazine, it takes 7 brand impressions for something to stick. I'm going to get 3 of them out of the way in one morning. We're going to send out a social media message and then an email and then a text message. I love that order, right? That's least intrusive to most intrusive. Social media is reactive. People have to get to it. And then you build up into a more aggressive marketing, okay? So social media, email, text messaging. Got you? Wait, there was the road. Okay, moving on. Trick number 3, this slide is so dense, and I already got the little red light flashing that says I have to end in the next 2 minutes, but don't panic. We're going to get it through. So this is kind of what put me on the map with Repeat MD. 2 years ago, we did Barbie Day, and Barbie Day, we did about $175,000 in sales in like 1.5 days. My big secret is, say you have a 1-day promo and then wake up the next morning and tell everybody you forgot to turn it off. You forgot to turn it off. And you can also post on your Instagram like, oh my gosh, should we leave it running for an extra half day for anyone who forgot to buy yesterday? And your clients are all like, oh my gosh, do it, yes. And it like feels like a big magical special moment, right? So we did it again this year with Disney. And these are all special days that don't fit into the calendar, right? Everyone is going to do 12 Days of Christmas. Everyone is going to do a Valentine's Day promo. Everyone's going to do something for Easter, maybe. I don't know. But you're going to do something that's just for your practice. Mine is called Misha Plus Day. It happens every July. It's not Christmas in July because everyone else does that. Mine stands out. It's different. 2 years ago, the theme was Barbie. That was newsjacking. We were riding the Barbie wave, that pink wave. Now this year, there was no summer blockbuster for me to use, so we hit with nostalgia. If you guys remember the Disney Vault, they crushed this. The Disney Vault used to be a thing where they would release a movie for a limited amount of time on VHS and DVD and then take it out of circulation. And so you had to buy it, right? We did the same thing with Misha Plus Day round 2. We talked about Disney all week and we said the Misha Vault was going to open for 1 day. And you had to get into our app and use promo code Misha Magic to save 20% on everything. All right, so here's how you're going to handle it, right? Choose a trending pop culture moment, Barbies, 90s nostalgia, whatever's going on in pop culture. Set the date and the promo. I love Thursdays. Thursdays between 10 and 6 are hot days. People are already checked out of mentally from work and they're ready to check in on buying things. You're going to announce it early on your social channels about a month in advance because it is not set it and forget it. You're going to talk about it once a week for the month leading up to it. And then every day right before the big event. You're going to train your staff. You're going to build excitement, reminding staff that it's a win, not a loss. My favorite thing to tell my staff is you're not losing 20%. If this is a promotion for 20% off, you're not losing 20%. You're gaining 80%. These are clients who may not have come in. They were on the fence. My mom uses this example all the time. There's like certain shoe brand that she loves that she only buys at the end of a season when they're like, just a little bit more affordable, right? You are not losing 20%, you're gaining 80%. So talk to your staff about that. Promote it everywhere. Buy a Skywriter. Send it to the movies. Do whatever you got to do. Tell everyone it's happening. And then last but not least, do a last call at 8 p.m. This is your big day, right? So you're not done working at 5 p.m. and your app's not done working for you, right? So you can make money when your office is closed thanks to Repeat MD. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to post on Instagram, hey guys, last chance to use Misha Magic. And then again, I love extending the promo into Friday. It's also payday for a lot of people. So that's a kind of a sweet way to do that. Okay, so I'm definitely out of time. I'm so sorry, Phil, and a little bit of Tiffany, who told me to wrap it up at 7:20. It's 7:21. I'm so sorry. Okay, but the good thing about Christmas, I'm going to stop the Halloween talk. All those treats, not tricks. But the good thing about Christmas is you do get gifts. You get a gift. You get a gift. You get a gift. And there was actually one more promotion that I didn't get to talk about because I ran out of time. They made me cut the slides. I'm just kidding. We chose to do 3, not 4. But hey, that 4th one, here's your teaser, is available on this cute little handy dandy PDF that you're going to have emailed to you later tonight. So do not, well, actually, I probably wouldn't check your email tonight. You're going to be burnt out. Check it tomorrow with your morning coffee. That's my tip. Thanks for having me, Phil. I think I'm going to be around for Q&A later.
You killed it.
How'd I do?
You did great. Thank you,
All right,
Chris.
Q&A later. Catch me. Bye, everybody.
Folks, the question I have for you, are we delivering on the promise of bringing you extraordinary value? Are we delivering on the promise of bringing you extraordinary value? Yes, the edutainment is kicking in. Education, entertainment. You have been with us as long as a movie at this point. Okay, we have right around 1,000 practices. You've been with us as long. We're competing with Steven Spielberg. Okay, like the Netflix movies, you know, shout out to my CRO, Matthew Sirachi. He told me Rebel Ridge, it's the movie of the summer. He loves it. It's the best. I watched it. My God, it was, I don't know. If y'all are big Rebel Ridge fans, I got to tell you, it's not a great movie. But folks, so what I'm saying is we value your time. We're going to make this kick ass. And, the other promotions, the 4 promotions made me millions. That's also a gift from us to you. That's going to have all those tricks of the trade, and we'll send you the recording, all those pieces. So thank you for joining us today. So let's get into Sell More with Medcommerce. Okay. How's my audio? How's my video? We looking good? Okay, great. Cool. So, and by the way, that bag is it's glowing. I mean, it is on a stand, it's on a pedestal, it's glowing. It's one of your bags. Can you see it? I love to see it, I really do. Okay, so Sell More with Medcommerce. What is Medcommerce, right? It's the concept of selling your service 24/7 and increasing your revenue. It's applying the same technology to your business. Folks, you should not be limited 9 to 5 and through 4 walls. You should not, in only order to increase revenue, open up a second location. Okay. I know as business owners, small business owners, we've got our businesses in the shopping center, et cetera. We always think of the second and third location. What if you made the same amount of money as 3 locations in 1 location, were insanely profitable, and then decided on a second location? What if that was the play? Let's crush it off 1 to finance all the rest. That's what Medcommerce is about. It's about selling your services 24/7, increase your revenue. And that's our trademark, folks, Medcommerce. It's a great trademark. So you'll never miss another holiday sale, Sunday sales, a 9 p.m. purchase, a 7 a.m. purchase, and of course, a few purchases after a few glasses of red wine. Okay. You never want to miss those purchases. I also want to show you this is just a random client. This might even be Misha's. These are the time of day purchases, right? We have some clients, Dr. Geyer's, which is like 80% of hers are at 8, 9, and 10 p.m. But we see all of these hours, 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 8 p.m., 10 p.m., 12 a.m., 2 a.m. There's not an hour that goes by that people aren't buying to some degree. And all the hours that they can't buy from you are hours that you're missing out. How big would your business be if you really focus on making this a core part of your business, right? That's why it's created. And again, the top 5 holiday windows, if you just want to know what the top windows are: Thanksgiving pre-sale, on the night of Thanksgiving. It's a huge liquor day, by the way. For a bar, it's the biggest night of the year. We would crush it on the night before Thanksgiving. Okay, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, days before Christmas, even those last minute shoppers, Christmas Eve, and then New Year's for the wellness. Those are the windows. But as you know, if you're a repeat MD client, we constantly try to provide extraordinary value. And here's the thing. If you haven't opted into our global e-commerce promotions, we're always getting better with this. Take your phone or click this little opt-in, Do it now, scan. We will run all of your Black Friday, Cyber Monday promotions for you. We'll run your Christmas promotions for you if you want to do the 12 days, and we'll run your membership promotion, the New Year, New You percentage off of your first month membership promotion. What do I mean by run it? We'll send out all the texts. We'll create all the graphics. We'll put it all in your app. We will make sure all the custom categories are created. We'll make the pop-up on your app. We, with our army of a team, will do it all for you, complete white glove. If you want to run your own promotions, you know how to do that, fantastic. Then you continue to do that. If you want to put the car in auto and let our team of experts run this for you, so you can just sit back and check your admin and make a lot of money and enjoy your time with your family, that's the value of service that we want to provide to you. And we do that all year round for the most important holidays. So you can scan, you can opt in now. We'll send a link in the email with the gifts where you can opt in then. I wouldn't delay. I would get started on this. Take this off of your shoulders. You run your business. We'll run the app. This is one of the services that we provide completely complimentary to our clients. And with that being said, no better person to bring on a new client who just started with us a few months ago. This was the actual text message she sent to Miles, one of our team members. And what it says, she opted in, fall in the savings. She made an extra $24,000, didn't have to do anything. And since June, she's made over $113,000 in her app. So I want to bring up Katie, a new client of ours from Dolly Vita, to talk a little bit about her experience and talk about how she's leveraged the e-com promotions in order to make more money. So Katie, tell us about your experience with Repeat MD. Congratulations on all your success. How did you hear about us? There's a story there. I know that you were telling me. And how's it been so far?
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much, Phil, for having me on tonight. I'm so excited. This has just been an amazing seminar and filled with so much amazing information and things that I was just sitting here going like, yep, been through that. Yep, you guys, it's just been so awesome. So I jumped into Repeat MD beginning of June. So we have, I'm back up. I'm Katie. I'm with Dolly Vita Aesthetics. We have been in the med spa industry since 2018. We love this business. We actually come from a dental background and so excited to be in this space now. So we have seen Repeat MD speak at multiple different conferences. I've been wanting to jump in on this so bad for so long. And we were at a conference at Best Aesthetic Injectors this June, and I made the jump and finally said yes, especially after hearing Phil's talk at when we were out in Utah this summer. So it's just been an amazing journey. Like everything they say, it is a white glove experience. The setup is very painless, very easy, and our clients have absolutely loved it. This app has been able to allow us to step away from the pharmaceutical rewards program, and we are now able to offer all kinds of rewards to our patients with any service that we want, and it has been beautiful. This fall, I got the emails and I saw the pop-up banners on our back end for the Fall into Savings promotion. I was super intrigued. We have never promoted a deal that's a certain percentage off everything site-wide, and I have to say, I didn't know what to expect, but the result blew my mind. So it was a really easy opt-in process. Everything was handled as far as like the text and email blasts that were going out. I created some social media posts based on the templates that were given to me from Repeat MD. And then the first day that we launched it, the 5 days of promotion, we did amazing in sales. So we collected over 24,000 in those 5 days, and that included several days over the weekend where I didn't have to lift a finger and the packages sold themselves. So it was a phenomenal opportunity, and I used it as well to upsell, and especially our packages for laser treatments. I was able to say like, hey, since you've tried this one, I know you love it. If you want to take advantage of this deal right now, we're offering 15% off the service. If you want to go ahead and add it to your cart today. And I had everyone say yes. So been very thankful for this opportunity. I had told someone else with the company that you guys have me as a client for life because you're making my job so much easier, being able to handle.
Thank you.
Yes. I really
Thank
liked
you
it.
so much.
Yeah. Earlier, talking about the luxury service and really bringing that elevated experience to our small business has been unmatched. We have loved being able to seamlessly provide our memberships and discounts and all in one beautiful location on our app, and clients absolutely love it.
Thank you, Katie. Thank you for taking the plunge and joining us as a client. Congratulations on all of your success, and thanks for speaking tonight.
Thanks, everybody. Can't wait to hear the rest of the seminar tonight.
Thank you. So folks, one thing that you might not know, and I'm sure Katie is going to crush it and be in the running, we also have an award ceremony called Top 100 Black Friday Cyber Monday Trailblazer Award. Last year, here are our top 5 winners. Comes with a beautiful note. It comes with a trophy. Just a quick plug. We do have our award ceremony for our top 100 clients and sales, and congratulations to our big winners last year. Again, I want to take a moment to be like, hey, we will do this for you. Like, there's not many companies that build a company to do this stuff for you and provide the technology. Truthfully, it's because, again, I've said it a few times, I was a small business owner. I had restaurants. I was running around. The last thing that I had was more time. So we not only build technology, but we also build the services to service that technology in a way that can give you your life back and give you the financial freedom business could give you. And so we want to be a part of that journey to make that happen for you. So again, there's a link. We'll send it via email as well. That was the same link as last time. So if you already signed up, fantastic. We want to make this your best ever holiday season. That was the intention for this whole webinar, and we continue to push that envelope. So finally, let's talk about selling more with RepeatMD. We built a platform that combines the power of rewards, patient financing, memberships into your own app. And this app is exclusively built for your practice, and it's built for you to sell more, right? Our entire technology, all of our engineers, all of our software developers, all of our team is built off of the principle of helping you sell more of your life-changing services. Our core mission is to help you sell more cash pay services, whatever industry you're in, whatever vertical. And the reason why we want to do that is we know that it's going to transform more patients' lives. It's going to make you thrive within your community, but it's also going to give patients the access to the treatments that you know, whether it's wellness or aesthetics, that make such a big impact on their lives. Okay. And one thing Chris gave me permission to do is show from his last promotion just different times of purchases that he was closed, right? So this is part of his dashboard on his Stripe account, showing like every 10, 15 minutes, and this would be going on from 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m. People are buying all the time. You just have to have the technology to find them where they're at. And then if you layer in memberships, then if you layer in patient financing, this is just, it works. It works for all practices, but it also works for the biggest e-commerce principles, biggest e-commerce brands in the world. So again, if you're not a RepeatMD client, it's something to consider. Okay. So if you do want to make this your best holiday season yet, and you're not a RepeatMD client, we have an incredible holiday special that we're running as well. So scan the QR code, click the link right here, click here to build a product demo. We'd love to earn your business, and we'd love to make this your best holiday season, right? So all you have to do is scan the QR code, click this little banner here. It'll take you straight into a demo. Yeah, we have an awesome holiday special as well, some holiday savings for you, because we want to get you up and running. It's October, right? We want to get you up and running in that 30-day window so you can take advantage of Black Friday, right? You're a little bit more than 30 days out. If we can get started with you now, we can have your app ready by then, right? So it's first come, first serve to have you ready. So no better time than learn more about what we can do for you today, right? Click the link, scan it, right? Get yourself an opportunity to use all of these pieces, and also give yourself an opportunity to be educated through our master classes. Now, product updates. Many of your clients today. So I also want to give you an insight of some incredible product updates. So we're going to bring on two very special people right here in a second. And I also want to share some exciting news of where the product is today. As of today, we have about 1.268 million patients using the application every single day. We've generated in-app sales over $100 million of in-purchases. And we have increased total practice sales now by $1.6 billion, right? These are the numbers that are driving the impact of the business. This is what gets us up at every night, because we know making your practice transform more patients' lives. So this is not to say, hey, we're the greatest, in which we are, but this is to say that we couldn't do this without you, and we're grateful for your business, and we're grateful we have an opportunity to make an impact. Okay, that being said, let's bring on two of our incredible product managers. We've got Jack, we've got Justin from the RepeatMD world, the repeaters. They're going to come in and they're going to give you a product demo of some of the incredible features, some awesome new and exciting announcements. I'm getting ahead of myself now that we have. So there's going to be things that you learn today that are just for you all, just announced on this very webinar. So Jack, I think you're getting us started. So take it away, sir.
Thank you, Phil. Just going to share my screen, everyone, and talk to you about some really exciting stuff we have going on. So as Phil said, I'm Jack. I'm a senior product manager at RepeatMD, and it's really great to be with you tonight and hear how our product has supported these huge success stories for our customers' businesses. It really puts you in the holiday giving spirit. So let's gift you with a few new features that will help you drive super strong holiday sales. So first up, you may have already seen this. We used it in our Fall into Savings promotion, but this is an exciting new feature called site-wide promotions. You can think of this like an e-commerce marketing layer on top of your practice's store on RepeatMD. So when you layer in sleek, customizable banners and hero images and pop-ups, you can keep your patient engaged with the promotion throughout the period, and you can drive higher conversion rates, which is more money in your bank account. So this feature is already available in your admin panel today. So you can go build one right now, or you can wait for the upcoming Black Friday, Cyber Monday promotional period, where we will be running a global promotion and we'll get everything set up for you, like Phil mentioned. Moving along, we've made a bunch of enhancements to our promotion engine. So this is our best-in-class way of bringing savings to your patients and helping you drive more revenue for your business. We just released a new feature, which is a savings tag. So when you view products in your shop, you'll see which products are included in a promotion, and it'll encourage the patient to explore that product in more detail and hopefully buy it. You can also now choose if your promotion is single or multi-use, so they can check out multiple times with the same promotion, for example, over Black Friday. And in the coming weeks, we'll be releasing updates to our automated offer text so that they follow a link directly into the offer detail page in the patient app, where we will now display a list of included items and provide a faster and clearer experience for applying those promotions in cart. Last one for me is we made an update to our promotion engine that allows you to offer savings on the first month of a membership to incentivize new patients to join. So imagine pitching to your customer, join now and get your first month for just $1. That's now possible with RepeatMD. All you need to do is set up the discount, and then it will automatically check them out for a first month at that rate and auto renew them for the full rate afterwards. And once again, if you opt into our global promotions, we will do this work for you in our New Year, New You campaign in January. So that's it for me. I'm excited to hand it off to Justin from my team, who's going to take you through even more great stuff.
And I'm on mute. So fantastic. Trying to figure out how to share my screen and also muted myself. So starting really strong here, guys. Thanks for the support there. All right, bear with me for one moment. All right, having a bit of a issue here. There we go. I think I found it. Hey, and there we are. Maybe. There it is. Okay. Thanks for the patience there, guys, and thanks for that intro, Jack. Yeah, my name is Justin Pettit, and I'm a product manager here at RepeatMD, and I'm super excited today to talk to you guys about a feature that we've been working on over the past couple of months, which is custom plans. But before I do get into custom plans, I did want to take a second to really talk about why we built this feature, right? You know, what are we solving here? And really, our product team, we spend a lot of time in your businesses, interviews, reviewing your feedback, everything like that. I know I've seen a lot of familiar faces on the call today, so you guys know what we're talking about there. But really, you know, some of the feedback that we've been hearing a lot recently, you know, I want to use RepeatMD in my consultation process, but I can't customize the prices for the services I recommend. You know, especially with medical weight loss, this is becoming more and more common. You know, my clients don't know the combination of treatments that they need to get the goals they want. I'm sure these are all, you know, very familiar concerns, right? This is feedback from our clients, and really, in other words, oh, my slide will work there. You need the ability to customize services for your clients on a client by client basis, right? And so that's the ask. You know, that's what you guys wanted, and here's the answer. RepeatMD custom plans. So what this feature is it's going to allow you to create fully customized treatment plans for your clients. Each plan is built for an individual client. It's not visible to anyone else. You choose what treatments are included, how much it costs, everything like that. And so really what this means is for your clients, they get a personalized treatment plan specific to their needs and their goals, right? And then your business, I'm already calling this the ultimate consultation tool. You know, you get something that's going to help you, you know, greatly increase your sales conversion and increase your client satisfaction, right? So, yeah, it's nice to talk about it, but you guys probably want to see what I'm talking about here. So we're going to hop into a live demo and fingers crossed that everything is perfect here. But I did want to show you guys, you know, we're in the admin tool now, and this is custom plans, right? This is your new home page for any custom plans that you create in your platform. And so, you know, I think the best way to kind of show you how this feature works is to take you through kind of a familiar interaction, right? You have a patient come in, you know, maybe it's their first time or, you know, for whatever reason they need a consultation. So they come in, they tell you their concerns, and instead of writing out a paper treatment plan that you hope they keep a hold of and call back and purchase later on, now directly through RepeatMD, you can create a treatment plan for them, right? So I've got the form open here. All I have to do is find the client that I want to create the plan for, and then I add a name for it. So we'll go ahead and call this Justin's plan. And then next, all I have to do is add what's included with this plan, right? So you guys don't have to watch me type. I just went ahead and pasted that in there. We've got 3 microneedling treatments for the face and neck, 60 units of Xeomin, 3 signature hydrofacials, and Elastin Illuminate serum. You know, while we were beta testing this, I didn't want to put it in here, but I did see that they're on the call. You know, the recommendation for my treatment plan was a surgical mustache removal. So thanks for that. But after we've added what's included, the next piece, we just add the price, right? So let's go ahead and put $4,500 here. I'm going to click create and send plan. We've got a little window to make sure, hey, did I put everything in right? Do I want to send this? Yes. Oh. So now I've created this custom plan, but what does this look like for the patient, right? So as soon as I've created this plan, the patient receives a text message. So I couldn't figure out how to get my phone on screen. You know, you guys saw I had a hard enough time getting my slides on the screen there, but now, you know, you create the custom plan, your patient gets a text message, Amora Med Spa, your custom package is ready, check your cart and purchase in the app here with a link to your app. So your patient gets automatically drawn into the app. and let's see what it looks like for them. So I'm going to go to the client profile here, sign in as this patient. And then if we go into the cart, I've now got Justin's plan available right here. So if I click into this, I can see, of course, how much it costs. I can see what's included. But my favorite part, and as you guys heard earlier today, this is $4,500, which I would never spend on myself. You know, I've got too many other people to worry about, but $156 a month, I can swing that, right? So I can purchase it. Go ahead and just buy that now. Let me show you, if you guys are unfamiliar with what the purchase process looks like here. Just gonna go ahead and check out. And this is a demo environment. So those of you that are paying attention to the payment method I'm putting in here, it's not gonna work for you. Get all this filled out here. Place my order. Bear with me for one moment. One more moment. This is a test environment, so it takes a bit of a second there. Let's see if it loads through for us. And now my internet's running really slow. I think it's all the gifts of mustaches you guys have been sending. So look, I've purchased, great. And on top of it, right, you know, returning back to that consultation example. So you sent me this plan. You could create it while I'm still in the consultation chair. You sent it to me. I got the text message. I open up my phone and I can purchase or finance directly from my phone without getting out of the chair. And now that I've purchased it, I've also automatically unlocked some new rewards. So, you know, that's super exciting there. I mean, I can hear you guys screaming. It's the best thing you've ever seen. You love it. But the other thing that comes with it, like I said, you've got this custom plans page that is the home of all your plans. You can edit and delete plans. You can also see the status of all your plans, right? So another reason why I think this is the ultimate consultation tool is because now, if somebody doesn't buy during the consultation, you're not just wondering, right? You're like, oh, well, maybe they'll buy, maybe they'll come back. You know, you put them into some sort of a remarket flow. Now you can come in here and you can see this was purchased, this is available, this was removed from cart. So removed from cart means the patient didn't like something about this plan and they decided they didn't want to buy it. So now you're getting that feedback to see, you know, what it is that your clients want to buy, which helps you make your plans better, you know, everything like that. So this is custom plans. And I know you're probably wondering, this is fantastic. When do we get it? Custom plans will be available starting on January 1st, 2026. Just kidding. It's actually going to be available tomorrow. So we're turning this feature on tomorrow morning. All of our existing clients, you'll be able to start using it, playing around with it. Prospective clients on the call, you guys will have this from the get-go, but very excited. And again, this feature was created from your feedback. So as we launch this, even more excited to hear what we can do to make this even better. I think I saw someone mention something about expiration. Expiration is also coming very soon with a lot of other enhancements they're already working on. Again, based off of the feedback that we've gotten from our clients. So I know that's exciting, but wait, there's more. I'm also super excited to announce our first EMR integration. So I know, again, for those of you that have been with us for a while there, EMR integration is something that's been asked for, and we've heard you. We've been working on it, and we're proud to announce that we'll be launching our first partnership with Aesthetic Record. And really, you know, this is for our Aesthetic Record clients. What this means for those of you that use Aesthetic Record is you now have you will have a seamless experience across, you know, the RepeatMD and Aesthetic Record softwares. Sorry about that. So in other words, you know, now one of your clients makes a purchase in RepeatMD, whether that's a treatment, package, membership even. When they make that purchase on their phone in RepeatMD, those services now instantly show up in their account in Aesthetic Record, right? So purchases, redemptions, really just it makes it easier than ever to sell with RepeatMD and Aesthetic Record, you know, little seamless integration there. So very excited for that. And I know, again, Justin, fantastic. But when do I get it, right? So this integration will be available for our aesthetic record clients on November 1st of this year. So less than a month out. Those of you with the aesthetic record can expect to start seeing some emails and figuring out how we get this going for you guys. Now, for those of you that do not use aesthetic record, you'll be happy to know that this is not the only partnership that we're working on. So yeah, we're working on developing more integrations there. And if you guys can't, I've been talking a lot about your feedback and how important it is to us. Keep an eye on your inbox. We'll be sending out email surveys where, really we're giving you the best opportunity that we can to tell us what you need from us, right? Tell us what EMR you want us to partner with. Tell us what your expectations are with that integration so we can continue to build a product that better serves you, your business, and your patients. And so, yeah, those are just a couple of the new features there. I know Jack mentioned a lot of the promotions for the holidays. We've got some new things coming. We've got a lot more coming in the near future on top of all the other enhancements that we've done for you guys this year. And we're excited to just keep working to make this better and better for you. And so with that, Phil, I'll let you take back over, and thank you all for your time.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Jack. We've got a lot of exciting things that we're working on. You saw some today, custom treatment plans. That's going to be a game changer. I've heard the word game changer many of times. I love the word. I love the word game changer. It's going to be available tomorrow. Again, it's going to be great. But let's get back into it because we are just moments away now, folks. Let's take a look. What else that we have here? Boom, Repeat MD Support 2.0. One of the things you might have known that we raised a bunch of capital to hire incredible people, invest in an incredible product, but also rebuild support from the ground up, in which we've done with our incredible VP of Client Experience, Sabrina Butt. And she's been building this thing for the last year now. And Support 2.0 is here, where we can not only update your shop and running a promo, you can click on your admin panel if you need help or you want us to do something for you, click the question mark. We have our entire team ready to build for you. Help for your patients is something that's brand new that'll be launching this week or the week after. So now if your patients have a question, we have an entire support team built of real people that can interact with your patients if they need support in purchasing something through your app. Okay, now available 7 days a week. We don't take days off at Repeat MD. We're here to make things happen for you. 7 days a week support, and one click away in admin. There's that little floating question mark anytime you need something, or you can just email us directly. We take support incredibly seriously. We've made a lot of investments. We want to make sure that not only the technology is there for you, but that it gets better all the time on the product side and also the support side. So thank you for all. I see some of your chat pieces here. Thank you so much for all of the love on the support side and on the product side. We work hard every day to make it better. So thank you. Now, who's ready? I'm looking at the chat. Who is fucking ready? Okay, so we're almost there, folks. Who is ready? We have the beautiful AI model with our pink Birkin bag. The difference is she doesn't get it in real life. That's you. You get it in real life. Forget the AI model. It's you, okay? AI is getting pretty good, right? Can't even really tell. So also, folks, win a trip to Tulum. That's our Q4 giveaway. We do our client competition, the #1 account, the one who sells the most in Q4. It can be anyone, and I mean anyone. Our winner this year has only been in business for a year and a half. She started with 2 employees, herself and another person, and she won the trip to St. Martin. I hear from time and time again, oh my God, it's only the biggest practices that can win. No, that's bullshit, folks. Some of the practices, especially the one that I'm about to bring up, Boxy, started with 2 employees, and she won the trip to St. Martin a year later, right? So Tulum is the next trip. How do we do it? What you win, a trip for you, plus 5 employees, all inclusive, the flight, the hotel. We do this every quarter, and I want to bring up, Adrienne, are you there? Bring her up here.
Hi, I'm here.
Amazing. So I wanted to bring you on stage to talk about your experience in winning this and just a little bit about your background. I find it so inspirational how you started. Now you're doing over $1 million a year in just memberships. and just wanted to have the audience get a lesson from you today.
Hi, yes, thank you, Phil. We are so excited to have won the trip to St. Martin. We're just really, really excited. But I'm a very new business. We're a small practice. It's 1,500 square feet, and we have 4 rooms to work out of, and we have a membership program. And our VIPs have become a part of our community. It's this really neat program that we've developed, and it really rewards all our loyal clients and allows them to be part of something bigger. And we've really love that we have the loyalty program with Repeat MD. So we're able to, our patients love being able to download the app, and they, scan and check in, and, really want to get those perks for coming in however many times. And so we have, really neat loyalty rewards as well as membership perks. We don't actually yet sell anything through Repeat MD. It's all our beauty bank concept. So currently we have over $1 million in recurring revenue as a new business with our membership program. And we are careful with the use of the word membership because we like to really make them just feel special and not necessarily make them feel like it's a membership, because really it's a self-care club or, a program for them to save money and bank money for their future treatments. And so there's, no fee involved. It's a no-brainer. It really is a no-brainer. We have a conversion rate that is very high. We try to maintain our new patient to membership ratio of an 85% turnover. So my team is exceptional. We have such a great group and a great group of women that really make this this whole thing successful too. And so it's from the minute they walk in the door and the VIP experience and getting to become a VIP and what all that entails. And then we have our VIP events. So these events are exclusive for them, and we go all out. We spoil them, we make them feel special. It's not all about making money at these events. It's all about them and making them feel special too, and then educating them on the services we have. So it's been really rewarding. We have, a good cash flow that comes in monthly, which helps me feel, just more at ease as a business owner. And, we know that we're going to have that income monthly, even during the hard times. So that, as a business owner, it really is everything. So we're grateful for, this journey, and we're excited to continue to grow. And it's been wonderful.
And how many employees do you have now?
So we're at 15 employees and still growing.
Wow. Unbelievable success story. And folks, the biggest lesson from her success is how conscious she is about curating an incredible membership program. It's beyond a membership program. It's a club. It's a VIP experience. And all the things that Adam and Lise suggested, she does. She does this when it comes to building the entire experience for memberships. Especially you talked about the events that you do for them, right? Mm-hmm. How curated they are. So I'd highly suggest that you go to their website, you follow them on Instagram, and get inspiration. This is out of 1,500 square feet. She does over $1 million in recurring revenue. It's an incredible success story, and they have an incredible team. So thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
All right, folks. We also have another thing we're doing for you, gifts after gift after gift. What it really comes down to is I know we're only giving one Birkin bag away. So we have 1,000 practices on the call, and I want to just make sure that we give you a lot of different gifts. So if you're a Repeat MD client, what we're also doing, you saw it last quarter, we did a $5,000 patient giveaway where one patient that bought a service throughout the app ecosystem won $5,000. We wired the money to the practice. We loaded the $5,000 into the app. It was awesome. This year, we're upping the ante, $10,000. It will be promoted on your app that if a patient buys right? If they buy through your app, or if they want a free entry, they can do that as well. So we're compliant, right? All that matters. If they win, they get $10,000 to spend and spoil themselves. We wire you the money and we put it into their account. That we also will send you all of the graphics with your own QR code on the back. That's what this gift is about. It's not just the $10,000. It's also about sending you the marketing material with your logo, with your QR code on the back. We're going to print, design, and ship 200 of these to every practice that wants them. That's what we want to do to support you for the holiday season, right? It's a beautiful graphic sponsored by us, sent over to you free of charge. Another gift. I mean, gift after gift after gift. So $10,000 to one patient that buys. Also, a plug. We talked about the masterclass series. If you want more access to Chris, if you want more access to Adam, if you want more access to Lise, also John Wheeler, who's the founder and CEO of Alpha Partners, who's a private equity company that buys med spas, Dr. Holden, who's an amazing success in her own right. These are some of the experts in our masterclass series. They do live webinars weekly, add additional value, but this is only for clients. So if you haven't registered for your masterclass series, make sure to register. Bring your team, right? There's nothing better than winning together. There's nothing better than learning together. Here's some upcoming classes, right? So every week we've got a different class coming up. And then also we've now introduced client success masterclasses into the masterclass series. Our team is going to have a masterclass here coming up on how to unlock faster growth and higher app adoption. We know the strategies and the tools our best clients use, so we have our masterclasses to share with you. And then also unlocking Black Friday success with promotions. How does the promotion engine work? How can you run your own promotions if you want to learn how to do that in an effective way? We have 2 masterclasses coming up and more to come from client success in taking this to the next level, teaching you all everything that we know and the patterns that we recognize from our most successful clients. That can all be registered. You can register, and many people do, for as many master classes as you want. And you can find it right on the admin, right? The link is here, but if you want to find it on the admin, there's a little button that says live masterclasses. Click there any single time that you want to do that. So again, final piece, if you want to sell more, Repeat MD is an answer to do that. If you're not a client yet and you're thinking about it, we have incredible holiday specials coming up. Scan the code, give us a chance to have an opportunity to show you what our technology can do for you. There's the QR code. Grab your phone, scan. Let's get you some of the same results that Dr. Camden had, Foxy had today, and many more of our clients. Last gift, folks. We're bearing you with gifts. You probably do this with your kids. They got so many gifts that you're like, my God, this is too many gifts. Well, this is too many gifts. Chris Balby's new book, perfectly themed for the holidays. We are buying the copies for you, paperback copies. We're buying them, 500 copies, sending them directly to you. You can have the exact strategies Chris uses. He wrote the book on it. We will buy it on your behalf. We will ship it to you. We want to give you every tool to succeed. 500 copies, first 500 is what get it. After 500, you got to buy your own copy, okay? So this will be available in that email. So another gift. And don't worry, okay? There I am with a Santa hat. Phil Claus will deliver your gifts tonight via email. All the things that we said to you for clients only and the gifts that we have for attending will be sent to you via email, okay, tonight.